occasion of the 46th Independence Anniversary. This is indeed a time for the celebration of the strides made throughout the years in healthcare and the acknowledgement of the gaps which we strive to fill. As we conduct these reflections and celebrations, we are mindful of the theme for this year's Independence Anniversary celebration, that is Devant Ensemble, and we continue to partner and collaborate with all our stakeholders and each other as we walk towards the journey towards enhancing the well-being of our population. The Ministry of Health, ever mindful of the need to cover all aspects of healthcare, continues to implement universal health coverage and to increase the number of services being made available to the public at no out-of-pocket costs. Most recently, we have added cervical examinations, prostate examinations, and snakebite treatments to the package of services offered to the public. The continued advancement of UHC has been supported through the collaboration of public and private health service providers and truly represents the spirit of Devant Ensemble. We also advocate the spirit of getting together in community in order to participate in wellness-promoting activities such as fun walks, fun runs, and other forms of movement and exercise that promote well-being. This is well exemplified in the Ministry of Health's St. Lucia Moves program, which is specifically designed to encourage movement and exercise through partnership and collaboration with stakeholders. Our journey towards wellness and well-being continues well into the future as we move together to improve our way of living by adopting healthy lifestyles and fostering community and partnership in this venture. So today I say happy anniversary to all St. Lucians and encourage everyone to move Devant Ensemble towards improved healthcare and wellness. Thank you.
As Permanent Secretary of the Parastatal Monitoring Department, I wish to congratulate all St. Lucians here and in the diaspora on achievement of 46 years of independence. I see the opportunity for a renewal of my role as a leader in designing new frameworks to improve corporate governance, transparency, in opening the lines of communication, and bringing in greater guidance as a department in overseeing the progress of statutory boards and other public sector organizations as they provide services to the public. In 2015, a historic promise was made by our world leaders to secure the rights and well-being of everyone on a healthy planet, with the adoption of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development and its 17 Sustainable Development Goals. Our theme for this year's Independence, Devant Ensemble, Health and Well-being for a Prosperous Nation, is well chosen as it reflects Sustainable Development Goal 3, Good Health and Well-being. A number of our statutory bodies provide services to maintain the health and well-being of all our citizens, leaving no one behind. The Parastatal Monitoring Department is in touch with these institutions to monitor their progress in implementing key health sector projects and services. Together, we can progress with improvement in health and well-being in our homes, in our institutions, and at the community level. We should all focus on developing a lifestyle consisting of good health habits, including maintaining a healthy diet, exercising regularly, and encouraging the young to engage in outdoor activities. Contributing to the happiness of those around us, being empathetic and giving consideration to the needs of others around us and in our communities can contribute to each other's well-being. On behalf of the Parastatal Monitoring Department, in the Office of the Prime Minister, I take this opportunity to wish the government and people of St. Lucia, here on island and in the diaspora, a happy Independence 46.
Hello, St. Lucians. We're wishing you a happy independence. We're coming to you from the Cave Hill campus in Barbados. You're going to hear a few opening remarks from Mr. Alan Plant, who is the student responsible for coordinating this event. Mr. Plant?
All right, good morning, everybody. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming out. It is indeed a pleasure to be the one coordinating the event this morning. This has been put on by the Department of Housing and Local Government, the National Baton, Independence National Baton Relay. It's an event that epitomizes the unity, the resilience of what makes us St. Lucians. And we have much to celebrate. After a 2024 year, I think that we are quite proud people of the accomplishments that we have, the gold and silver at the Olympics, the Caribbean Premier League champions, and amongst many other things. And the baton which will be passed today shows our different achievements. One of them is inclusive of the JC's Queen Show, which St. Lucia hasn't won in 49 years. We won that last year. So it is indeed a pleasure. We have many technocrats with us here this morning who are part of the diaspora, the St. Lucian diaspora here. And we have many of our St. Lucian students here at the Cave Hill pursuing their degrees. So I want to wish everybody back home a happy independence. We're wishing you a happy independence from the Cave Hill community and in Barbados, and we wish you a safe independence. I want to say a special thank you to the Permanent Secretary back home in the Department of Housing and Local Government, Dr. Ambrose. We want to thank the President of LUSAC, Mr. Terrell Dennis, the President of the St. Lucia Community of Barbados, Ms. Dania Hamilton, and everybody else, particularly Ms. Janet Carew. She's a St. Lucian and she's the manager of UETV who helped to put this production together. So enjoy this piece. We worked really hard to put it. And once again, a happy independence to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Plant. I now invite Ms. Dania Hamilton, the President of the St. Lucia Community of Barbados.
Thank you. Independence is not just about being free. It is about having the courage to shape our own future. Honored guests, distinguished members of the St. Lucia Community of Barbados and the St. Lucia Students Association at Cave Hill, our esteemed baton bearers, and all who are gathered here today, fellow St. Lucians, good morning. It is truly an honor to stand here and be part of history. To stand here at the Cave Hill campus, a campus that has housed thousands of St. Lucians over the years, a place we call home. It is no wonder the St. Lucia's 46th anniversary of independence baton relay is here, a home away from home. This campus has been a beacon of knowledge, resilience, and unity, shaping countless St. Lucians who have gone to make remarkable contributions both at home and abroad. As we come together under the theme, Do for Some, Health and Well-Being for a Prosperous Nation, we are reminded that independence is not just about sovereignty. It is about strength. It is about unity. And as our independence motto for the 46th anniversary of independence says, it is well-being for our people. Health is wealth, and a prosperous St. Lucia is built on the foundation of thriving, resilient, and our empowered population. The St. Lucia Community of Barbados is deeply honored to be part of this significant event. This baton relay is more than just a passing of a physical symbol. It is a passing of legacy, of commitment, and of pride. As we carry and hand over this baton to St. Lucians who have not only excelled in their fields, but also kept the St. Lucia culture alive in the diaspora, let us do so with immense pride. This baton represents our unity. United we stand as one St. Lucian diaspora, forging bonds, building relationships. Together we are stronger. And last but not least, our unwavering dedication to our homeland. Love, oh love, our island home. Wherever we may go, Whatever paths we take, we remain St. Lucians. The spirit of our island lives in us. Our resilience, our culture, and our steadfast commitment to building a better future. So as we embark on this relay, let us move forward with the knowledge that we are part of something greater. We are not just carrying a baton, we are carrying the dreams, hopes, and aspirations of our people. With that, let us embrace this moment, celebrate our journey, and continue striving toward a healthier, stronger, and prosperous St. Lucia. Do for us some. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Hamilton. And our final remarks will come from Mr. Terrell Leonard Dennis, who is the current president of the St. Lucia Association at Cave Hill. So Terrell is here representing the students who are currently on the campus.
Government of St. Lucia, Department of Housing and Local Government, Campus Registrar, Mr. Alan Plant, Ms. Janet Caro, Mr. Chelston Lovell, Ms. Dania Hamilton, Dr. Glenda Niles, the Dean of Law Faculty, Dr. Hippolyte, Professor McDonald, members of St. Lucia Community of Barbados, members of the St. Lucian Students Association, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. St. Lucia Independence activities officially kicked off on Wednesday, January 29, 2025. The battle relay represents building the nation together one step at a time. The fact that the battle will move from one constituency to constituency, it reflects the theme that we have, because as you move around the island, you actually form a chain of solidarity, community by community, people by people. The concept of the relay coincides with this year's 46th Independence theme, Do for a Sum, Health and Well-Being for a Prosperous Nation. The battle relay being included in Barbados is a testament of that chain of solidarity moving beyond national geographic boundaries, that St. Lucians everywhere around the world can come together and still be a part of that chain of solidarity, even if we are not physically residing in St. Lucia. The idea of being a St. Lucian or being sought within the region or within the wider world is something that the battle relay makes an account for. It means we must move forward as one. This battle relay captures that. It unites St. Lucia in a significant and symbolic way. This also signifies what will be taking place here in Barbados at the Cave Hill campus. We will be uniting our citizens while we form that chain of solidarity across the campus. As we join the nation of St. Lucia in celebrating 46 years of independence, let us focus on self-care. This includes nutrition, stress reduction, and exercise, in order to keep us happy, healthy, and resilient. Do not forget to get some me time. This is usually the last agenda for most people, largely due to technology and job stress. However, make time for yourself. Be deliberate. Let's make this year a stress-free one. Thank you.
Beautiful words from our coordinators, I guess those who came together to make sure that this event could happen. And we are so proud as members of the diaspora, those of us studying, working, living in Barbados, to be part of the Independence Battle Relay that is currently taking place. Without further ado, I invite Ms. Dania Hamilton and Mr. Terrell Leonard Dennis to declare the Battle Relay open. So step forward.
We declare the battle relay open.
Happy 26th Independence, St. Lucia! Oh, wow. It's such a pleasure to see St. Lucians who are studying, working, and living in Barbados come out today, brave the weather, and to be here just to participate in the Independence Baton Relay in celebration of our country's 46th anniversary. I know so many people have been watching the relay back home on social media. So imagine being here. Imagine that excitement to actually participate. I am your host, Dr. Glenda Niles, a longtime educator who taught for many years at the St. Joseph's Convent. I currently lecture part-time at the campus, and I'm also an editor and consultant. And let me add, I am from Marcia, the capital of Castries.
And I am your co-host for today, John Tench. I am presently a first-year law student at the UE. In a former life, I was a television news reporter and anchor at NBC TV, and of course, I hail from the wetlands of Bexar, Castries. We
are on our way.
The first leg is led by two young St. Lucian leaders. Dania Hamilton is a true daughter of the soil, a remarkable leader, and an outstanding athlete. Hailing from the vibrant community of Hospital Road, Castries, Dania has long been a symbol of resilience, excellence, and unwavering commitment to both sports and education. Her impressive athletic career, currently she serves as the president of the St. Lucia community of Barbados.
And with her is Terrell Leonard Dennis. Terrell is the recently elected president of the St. Lucian Students Association at Cave Hill, LUSAC. He's currently pursuing a Bachelor of Science degree in management. And Terrell hails from Forestier.
We watch as Dania and Terrell hand the baton to two current students alongside the 3Ws Oval. Stephen Mitchell is a sports enthusiast. He is the Health and Fitness Officer of LUSAC, the Frank Worrell Hall Sports and Games Chairperson, a member of the UE Blackbirds cricket team, and a member of the Central Castries cricket team.
And Stephen Julian Jr. accompanies him. He is a second-year student currently pursuing a bachelor's in environmental science and ecology. He presently serves as the returning officer on LUSAC and is the Students' Guild Union Committee Equipment Manager. Stephen is from Beauséjour and attended St. Mary's College. While there, he was Abercrombie House Vice Captain.
The two Stevens will hand over to Janet Carew, an accomplished professional with a distinguished career in media and higher education administration. For the past 6 years,
Janet now takes us through the lobby of the Leslie Robinson Building, the former administration building, where we see a few St. Lucian names on the list of 70 most outstanding alumni, including Dame Paulette Louisi, the first female and longest serving Governor General of St. Lucia, and Didicus Jules, Director General of the OECS.
across the courtyard, we walk through the middle of the Faculty of Humanities and Education, with its quadrangle constructed with stones from all of the OACS islands. Numerous St. Lucians have lectured and graduated from this faculty. One comes to mind. Ambassador Dr. June Suma is currently the chairman of the UE Global Campus Council and currently a member of the United Nations Permanent Forum on People of African Descent.
As Janet nears the offices of the Faculty of Social Sciences, we highlight another outstanding faculty member, Professor Cynthia Barrow-Giles. Professor Barrow Giles served as Deputy Dean of the faculty and is a former head of the Department of Government, Sociology and Social Work. She served as a member of the St. Lucia Constitution Reform Commission and is a member of the International Advisory Board for the Round Table, the Commonwealth Journal of International Affairs and Policy Studies, and the editorial board of the Journal of Eastern Caribbean Affairs.
The Baton now heads to the Hilary MacDonald Beckles Administration Complex, which is the main administration building at the campus. It is named in honor of the current Vice Chancellor of the UE. The iconic four-story structure reflects the architectural motif of the golden stool of the Ashanti people, which serves as a symbol of cultural identity and the collective wisdom of elders and ancestors.
Here, we highlight the leadership achievements of some of our sons of the soil. Sir Alan Lewis, he was a judge on the Jamaican Court of Appeal. In 1975, Sir Alan became Chancellor of the University of the West Indies. He was, in fact, following in his brother's footsteps. Sir Arthur Lewis was the first West Indian Vice Chancellor of the University of the West Indies from 1962 to 63. He is notably a Nobel Prize-winning economist and a prominent figure in the development of economic theory. The Sir Arthur Lewis Institute of Social and Economic Studies, SALESIS, is named after this most distinguished St. Lucian.
Janet now hands the baton to another distinguished former member of the UE administration. Hazel Simmons MacDonald is a professor emerita of applied linguistics at the University of the West Indies. Prior to her retirement, she served as the Dean of the Faculty of Humanities and Education at the Cave Hill campus. As Pro-Vice Chancellor and Principal of the UE Open Campus, Professor Simmons MacDonald was awarded the St. Lucia Cross and the OBE for her work in education, and in 2023 she was elected by and was inducted into the American Academy of Arts and Sciences for her contribution to the humanities and language studies.
While some of us are struggling to keep up as she heads up the hill between the offices of the Global Campus and the Faculty of Law, she now hands over to a small group, which includes the Dean of the Faculty of Law, along with some St. Lucian law students. Dr. Antonius Hippolyte is a distinguished legal scholar and academic, marked by an impressive array of qualifications. At Cave Hill campus, Dr. Hippolyte has held significant positions, including Interim Dean and Deputy Dean, Academic and Student Affairs of the Faculty of Law. His contributions continue to impact the Caribbean legal landscape and beyond.
Undoubtedly, St. Lucians have left an indelible mark on the UE's Faculty of Law. Most recently is Justice Eddie Ventos, who was appointed as a Justice of Appeal at the Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court in January 2024. Justice Ventos, the youngest person promoted to a professional professorship at the University of the West Indies. Also, the Honorable Dr. Kenny D. Anthony, a former Prime Minister of St. Lucia and a revered legal scholar in the region, received his initial legal training right here at the campus.
And we want to mention a young St. Lucian, Raim Augustine Joseph, a final year student of the faculty. He recently graduated from Cave Hill with first-class honors in political science and law, where he was selected as the valedictorian of the graduating class of 2023. In November 2024, Raim was named the Rhodes Scholar for the Commonwealth Caribbean. He will pursue postgraduate studies at the University of Oxford and plans to deepen his expertise in both law and politics.
The baton is handed to members of the St. Lucia community of Barbados, SLCB, led by the secretary, Mrs. Justina Newton, in her national dress, the Wob Duet. The SLCB was founded in 1989 and is committed to fostering a sense of togetherness among St. Lucians living in Barbados, with a strong emphasis on cultural preservation, community engagement, and personal development. The group is based at Our Lady Queen of the Universe Parish in Blackrock, St. Michael, and has adopted the motto Devant Somme, building a community through unity, resilience, and creativity.
Now, Mrs. Newton hands the baton over to St. Lucian residents of the Sir Frank Worrell Halls. Janalee Henry receives the baton on behalf of the group. At just 20 years old, Janalee is driven and passionate. She's pursuing her first degree in chemistry and biology. A little lady with a big personality, she spreads cheer wherever she goes, bringing warmth and positivity to those around her. Her love for science is fueled by curiosity and a deep desire to understand the wonders of creation, seeing her studies as a way to appreciate the intricate design of life. Beyond academics, Janalee is devoted to her faith and finds joy in learning and singing. She approaches both with enthusiasm and purpose.
Now, Doc, we have come full circle back at the entrance to the 3Ws Oval, and we now watch as Janalee hands over the baton to Dr. Lawrence Purloin. Dr. Purloin is the treasurer of the St. Lucia community of Barbados and a lecturer in meteorology and climate change modeling at the campus. He believes that carrying the baton to commemorate our 46th year of independence serves as a reminder of unity and hope for a more resilient St. Lucia grappling with recent climate change challenges.
The baton now goes to Alan's Plant. Alan's previously attended the St. Aloysius R.C. Boys Primary School, St. Mary's College, and Sir Arthur Lewis Community College, where he achieved tremendous feats in academia and activism. A former National Youth Parliamentarian, Allens is currently the Sir Keith Hunt Hall Chairperson on the Guild of Students and was recently appointed St. Lucia's Male CARICOM Youth Ambassador. With the help of Ms. Janet Carew, Dr. Glenda Niles, and Dania Hamilton, he coordinated this National Independence Battle Relay at Cave Hill. A big round of applause to him, as this was no easy task.
Allens heads around the university bookshop to the School of Education, where he hands the baton over to two St. Lucian educators. With over 40 years of experience teaching mathematics and science, Dr. David Samuel is a dedicated educator and researcher. A key leadership team member for the annual St. Lucia Math Camp, he holds a PhD in education from the Cave Hill campus. Currently, he serves as a research supervisor and part-time lecturer at the campus, while also working as a full-time tutor at the Urdiston Teachers Training College.
With him is Miss Samina Story Edwards, a dedicated and highly experienced special education and primary education teacher with over 24 years of expertise in inclusive education, curriculum modification, and classroom management. She is currently serving as a special education teacher with the Ministry of Education, Technology and Technological and Vocational Training of Barbados, and pursuing a PhD in education and inclusive practices, with research focused on the transition experiences of students with learning disabilities.
David and Amina make their way along the road that runs between the Faculty of Science and Technology and the Faculty of Medical Sciences. They are followed closely by students from these faculties as they hand over to Neil Paul. Mr. Paul is the former director of the Sridath Ramphal Center for International Trade Law, Policy and Services, the premier trade institution of the region, dedicated to training, research and outreach on the issues of regional and international trade. Now retired, after working with the UE for 15 years, Neil has considerable experience from the grassroots to policy-making levels in communication and development, applied in the fields of trade policy, agriculture and the environment. As Neil retired from the center, he handed over to another St. Lucian, Dr. Genevieve Remy.
And so Dr. Genevieve Remy is the current director of the Sridath Ramphal Center for International Trade Law, Policy and Services. She is the World Trade Organization chair at the Cave Hill campus and has served as a panelist in WTO trade disputes. She previously worked as a senior associate at Sidley Austin in Geneva and Washington, and before that, as a legal officer at the appellate body of the WTO in Geneva.
Neil hands over to two Cave Hill graduates, young men who are making a name for themselves in the accounting and financial advising fields. Janad Satni is a senior associate with Deloitte and Touche, a former bank supervision examiner with the Barbados Central Bank. He was very involved in student life while he studied for his Bachelor of Science in Accounting and Finance, having been the president of LUSAC, as well as holding several positions in the Cave Hill Guild of Students.
And with him is Zait Bodley, who graduated in 2024 with a Bachelor of Science in Accounting. He currently works as an assurance associate with PricewaterhouseCoopers International, having originally interned with the company before graduation. Zait is a former student of St. Mary's College, and the two of them head up the path to the Sagicor Center for Lifelong Learning and the Clico Center for Teaching Excellence, where they hand over the baton to Hermina Elcock.
Miss Elcock is a proud St. Lucian and accomplished media professional, currently serving as the general manager of Caribbean Today Media, which oversees Barbados Today and the St. Lucia Times. Under her stewardship, Barbados Today acquired the St. Lucia Times, expanding Caribbean Today Media's regional footprint. Hermina now shapes the strategic direction of both media entities, ensuring they remain leaders in digital news and journalistic innovation across the Caribbean.
Hermina is approaching the final leg of the relay. This leg along the Walk of Fame will be led by Darren Sammy Jr., son of St. Lucian cricketer and West Indies coach Darren Sammy. Darren Jr. is a cricketer like his famous father and has represented St. Lucia on both the under-15 and under-19 teams. He is a second-year student in the Faculty of Social Sciences here at Cave Hill.
The 3Ws Walk of Fame is named in honor of the 3Ws themselves, Sir Frank Worrell, Sir Clyde Walcott and Sir Everton Weeks. It is a monument to celebrate and record the feats of excellence by past members of the West Indies cricket team.
While Darren continues to make his mark on West Indies cricket, let us not forget our own Cave Hill alumnus, Eugenia Gregg. She was the first St. Lucian to be selected for a West Indies team and the first St. Lucian female to play Cricket World Cup in England in 1993 and then again in India in 1997.
Doc, we have now come to the end of the UE Cave Hill's leg of our 46th independence anniversary. The achievements of our born and bred St. Lucian siblings have spread far beyond our shores. How do you think this bodes well for St. Lucia?
This has certainly been an amazing time through the campus, taking us through and just showing us the number of St. Lucians who have not only contributed to the Cave Hill campus, but who've contributed to Barbados on a whole and the wider region. This feels amazing.
The UE has long boasted of one Caribbean, and I think as a St. Lucian, it's inspiring to see that St. Lucia is leading this one Caribbean because of our many achievements in education, in sports, in the legal field, in the sciences field, in every field you can think of.
Indeed. It really is amazing, and being able to celebrate our 46th independence anniversary by participating in the Baton relay, I think it is something that the students who participated will take with them, and I think it will build throughout the year. I think it will really build that pride in our country and in our achievements.
I could tell you, as a first-year student here, I have 2 more years here, and I can't wait to see the 2 other battle relays we're going to have for our 47th and 48th independence anniversary.
Yes, I look forward to it too. Once I'm here, I'll be here too.
Yes, and I'll be watching from far and wide.
Yes. Thank you so much for being my co-host today.
Thank you too, and of course thank you to our listeners and viewers who have been so patient and attendant with the proceedings today.
Happy 46th Independence, St. Lucia!
It's a time of joy, a time of peace, a time of the greatest jubilation St. Lucia has ever seen. A time when hearts are then set free. A time to heal the wounds of division. It's time for the National Independence Baton Relay, hosted by the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, Department of Housing and Local Government, the St. Lucia Fire Service, and the National Independence Committee. This staple on the calendar of events for independence brings constituencies together for a better St. Lucia. In the spirit of jubilation and togetherness, the Baton journeys throughout St. Lucia. Barbados, we are coming to you first. January 29th, join us as the Barbados Constituency Council collaborates with the Dame Paulette Louise Primary School for the grand launch. Then every day after to February 18, 2025, all 18 constituencies, look out. The National Independence Baton Relay is coming to you. Rosary, January 30th. Castries North, January 31st. Castries East, February 1st. Castries Southeast, February 2nd. Denry North, February 4th. Denry South, February 5th. Mico North, February 6th. Mico South, February 7th. Beaufort North, February 8th. Beaufort South, February 9th. Labries, February 11th. Choiseul, February 12th. Soufrière, February 13th. Henry's, February 14th. Ancillary, February 15th. Castries South, February 16th. And Castries Central, February 18th. Herod in St. Lucia's 46th anniversary of independence. Great joy and pride with the National Independence flag raising ceremony at a location near you. Rosary, Soufrière, Beaufort, and Castries at the Derek Walcott Square. Enjoy 21 days of non-stop celebration as our constituencies come out to participate in the National Independence Baton Relay, January 29th to February 18th, 2025.
Today I offer